Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking fabulous face oils. I think facial oils are a bit of a hidden gem in skincare. Everyone knows they exist, but very few of us actually use them day in, day out in our skincare routines. And I think that's such a shame. If you choose the right face oil and use it correctly, it can deliver some next level benefits. Increasing hydration levels in the skin, boosting radiance and luminosity, supporting the barrier function of the skin, and most importantly, delivering some next level anti-aging results. In today's video, I want to talk all things face oil, my absolute favourite facial oils and how to use them in order to get the very best from your skincare routine. Sit back, relax, let's talk facial oil skincare. Now, before we get into today's video, I of course want to know the opinions of you guys, the Mad About Skin community. Do you use a facial oil, or are you one of those people that knows about them but chooses not to? There is no right or wrong answer. I just want to hear from you down in the comments section below. If you're someone that uses a facial oil regularly in your skincare routine, let me know by leaving the thumbs up emoji down in the comments section and share with me your personal favourite, because I'm always on the hunt for some good recommendations. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you what I think are the best facial oils on the market. Know that all of these recommendations are entirely sponsorship and paid partnership free. You will never see a sponsorship here on Mad About Skin, because by turning down that coin, I think it helps me to retain my independence. So, if you want to support me as an independent sponsorship free content creator, make sure you reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, today's video is going to be broken down into 3 segments. First up, we're going to bust some face oil myths. There are a lot of them online, and I've chosen the top 3 that I see repeated time and time again. I'm going to break them apart so we know exactly what we're getting ourselves into when we reach for facial oil. I'm then going to come on to how to use face oils in order to get maximum results. And we're going to end on a high, talking about what I think are the very best facial oils on the market by skin type. So that way, no matter what your skin type is, you'll know the perfect face oil to incorporate in your routine. I've left timestamps down in the description box below. So if you want to jump to one section of the video over another, the timestamps are there, be my guest. So let's delve into some face oil myths. Myth number 1 is that they can't be used by people with oily skin. False, false, false. I am a grease slick morning through till evening, super oily, and I get so many great benefits from a facial oil. In fact, people that have very breakout prone oily skin actually should be using a facial oil. It's all about choosing the right one for your individual skin's needs. But when you find that perfect pairing, honestly, it can really help regulate the levels of oil produced by the skin, free up some of the debris that's sitting in our pores, potentially causing future breakouts, and honestly, just helping minimize any inflammation and acne scarring that you have. I would say if you're somebody who has super oily skin, don't discount facial oils. There will be one out there for you. I'm going to give a cheeky hack in the how to use section of this video to get the maximum results even on oily skin. Myth number 2 is that you only need to use face oils in winter. I don't know where this myth comes from. I mean, yes, our skin tends to be more dryness prone in the cooler winter months, but still, in summer, our skin can get the benefits from a face oil. Benefits such as minimizing inflammation is really, really important when our skin might be exposed to more sun, which can trigger an inflammation response. A facial oil can really help soothe, calm that down. It can also deliver some additional hydration that our skin might need after sun exposure. And so let's see face oils as a year-round treat for the skin, not just something that needs to be used in winter. And myth number 3 is that you need to pay top dollar luxury prices to get the best results. You don't. This is a myth perpetrated by the skincare industry that the best oils actually cost super high prices to formulate with, and so they need to charge a sky high price for the product. This isn't true. Some of the best oils on the market actually don't break the bank when it comes to formulations. So brands marking up the prices, it's just adding to their margins, not to the actual benefits that you're going to get from the product. So I've kept today's recommendations all super affordable and drugstore, as facial oils really should be. So now we've busted those myths, we get those out of the way. I never want to hear from any of those myths ever again. Let's come on to how to use face oils for the very best results. Well, you're going to want to use them in your evening skincare routine. The main reason for that is when we're using oils on the skin, it can be a little bit difficult to put any makeup, concealer, or anything on top of it, the things that we'll use day to day. By using your face oil in an evening, it'll just mean that you're not worrying about that. You can put them on late work while you sleep. Also, our skin heals or is in its heal cycle while we're sleeping, and so it kind of makes sense to feed it all that nourishment for a well-formulated face oil before we go to sleep, giving the skin maximum chance to repair. The benefits of facial oil actually last for a 24-hour period, so you only need to use them once a day on an evening to get the very best results. You're always going to want to use your face oil at the end of your skincare routine as the last step, but how you use it will vary depending on your skin type. If you have a super dryness prone skin type, use it as the last step on top of your moisturizer. That way it'll just seal everything in and really get to work for you while you sleep. Your skin will benefit from that additional level of hydration that you'll get from applying it as a layer at the end of your skincare routine. But if, like me, you have super oily skin, then actually what you're going to want to do is mix your facial oil in with your moisturizer. Put a little of your favorite moisturizer in the palm of your hand, add a couple of drops of your face oil, work it together and apply it to the skin. By doing it as a 2-in-1 like that, the absorption rate is going to be a lot quicker, so it's not going to sit like oil on the skin, which I know is a sensation that a lot of us oily folk like to avoid. The absorption will happen like that. It just means that you're going to get a better overall experience. So we have busted those myths. We've spoken about how to use face oils for the very maximum results, and now I want to come on to my favorite part of the video, which is where I get to share my personal recommendations for what are the best facial oils. I'm going to break these apart into different categories, so there truly is something here for everyone. I've listed all the products mentioned down in the description box below, so if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to check the price point, read the reviews, like I say, all there for your convenience. So let's start with the best facial oil for anti-aging. You know, a lot of people will reach for a facial oil for its hydrating properties, but you can get that alongside an additional anti-aging benefit if you choose the right product. Unfortunately, very few brands actually create products that are designed to hydrate and provide anti-aging all in one, so I resorted to creating my own. This is the Mad About Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil, which combines a beautiful blend of hydrating facial oils alongside a good dose of retinol, a potent anti-aging ingredient that's going to boost collagen and elastin and give some great long-term line minimizing results. I really think that retinol and facial oils pair so well together, because being in an oil formulation, it will help that retinol absorb that a little bit more effectively, getting you a little bit more bang for your buck. But if you choose the right facial oils, which we have in here, it can also minimize the risk of any side effects of the retinol, minimizing sensitivity and irritation at the same time. This for me is like the holy grail in anti-aging and hydration all in one facial oil, and there's nothing really like it that's similar on the market. What I would say as well is don't just stop your application here. Because this is in a beautiful oil base, you can actually mix a couple of drops of this into your moisturizer and use it across the whole body. That way you're getting that retinol fix from head to toe, perfect anti-aging without needing to spend a whole lot of money on a separate body product. It's multifunctional products like this that are going to make your skincare routine so much easier in 2025. So like I say, here, super affordable. You get 30 mils of this oil that gives a mid dose of that retinol alongside all those beautiful hydrating and anti-inflammatory oils. You've also got vitamin E in here, which is a potent antioxidant and a skin softener. This really is a one-stop shop for anti-aging and hydration. If you're interested in this one, I have left a discount code down in the description box below that will get you 25% off. So if you're keen to try it, want to give it a go and see how a facial oil could really benefit your own skincare routine, like I say, already affordable, but with that 25% off, it just really brings that price down. And hopefully, no matter what your skin type, dry or oily, you'll love this for that extra boost of anti-aging alongside that maximum hydration. Now, my second recommendation is one that's specific for us oily skinned folks out there. Now, I know that most brands don't really cater for oily skin when it comes to face oils in skincare. Well, one definitely did. This is the Crave Beauty Oil La La Serum. I love this because you get all those amazing facial oils in here and it's a beautiful blend. But the way they formulated it, they've actually suspended it in a water-based suspension, which means you're actually getting all the benefits of a facial oil without that greasy feeling on the skin. This sinks in like that, and honestly, it just doesn't feel like a facial oil, but you're getting all the benefits of one. It's marvelous. Give it a good shake before you use it, and then one pump will honestly do the whole face and neck. But if you see, it goes on almost like an emulsion, and as it blends in, just disappears. Now, definitely gives the level of hydration you'd expect from a facial oil. It's also got a potent blend of different oils that are going to minimize breakouts and excess oil production. So this is just going to be an oily skinned person's dream. I absolutely love that. And if you see, it's not oily, it's not greasy, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a facial oil, which I know for us oily skin folk is really, really important. This is beautiful, and like I say, if you want to choose an oil that's just focused down on hydration, but you want it without any of that oil feeling, this could be your holy, holy grail. Now, at the opposite end of the skincare spectrum lie the dry-skinned folks out there. And I think if you've got a dryness-prone skin type, a facial oil almost becomes a must for really helping you to get on top of that dryness. There are lots of different options on the market, but I would say one of the best and most affordable ones is a newer launch from The Ordinary. This is The Ordinary Fermented Rosehip Seed Oil. Now, they do an unfermented version of this, but I would say to everyone, get the fermented version. It's a couple of pounds more and it's worth it every single time. Because by fermenting that rosehip seed oil, you're just going to maximize its benefits and especially dial up the amount of hydration that you're going to get. Fermented ingredients aren't known for the level of hydration that they deliver, and this is no exception. It kind of takes a facial oil and turbocharges it. So whilst, yes, you still can get your hands on the unfermented version, get the fermented one and you'll see such a difference. This is the sort of facial oil that the skin just drinks. It's like a tall glass of water for the skin, sinks in beautifully, and also has some really nice calming, soothing, and anti-inflammatory properties. The good thing about rosehip seed oil is it can be used by everyone. So if you're somebody that has a breakout prone skin type, but also some dryness in some areas, this can also be a wonderful option because rosehip seed oil doesn't clog the pores. It can actually have some beneficial properties for fighting acne, and it hydrates like one of the best oils on the market. So yes, when The Ordinary launched their fermented rosehip seed oil, I know it kind of like slipped under the radar. You don't hear people talking about it, and they should. This is like the best facial oil for dry skin folk out there. Try it. I promise you will love it. Now, finally, last but by no means least, the sensitive skinned amongst us. What happens if you have a super sensitive reactive skin type and you want to use a facial oil to help offset some of that? I think one of the best is going to be this. This is the Face Theory Night Oil. This has ceramides to boost the barrier function of the skin. It's got a beautiful blend of different facial oils specifically focused and chosen for their anti-inflammatory properties. And it's got some other calming and soothing ingredients too. This is like a dream for sensitive skin, and it hydrates at the same time as calming and soothing. Kind of delivers everything. It has got a touch of bakuchiol in here, which I think is wonderful in a nighttime treatment, because that really pairs well with retinoids to dial up the results you're going to see without actually increasing the side effects too. So if you're somebody that has sensitive skin and uses a low dose retinoid because of that, but you want to get some extra benefits, the bakuchiol in here will definitely deliver. This is fantastic. This is actually the old packaging. This lasts forever. It's taken me ages to get through a bottle. So this is actually the old style packaging. I'll leave the new packaging image here so you know what you're buying, but same formula, just different packaging. Yeah, this definitely amazing, and whether you add it into your moisturizer or use it neat on the skin, it's really up to you. It's a fantastic option for minimizing sensitivity and irritation. So there you have it, guys, a whistle-stop tour of face oils, what they can do for the skin, and busting apart some myths that still exist. I genuinely believe there is a face oil out there for everyone. It's all about choosing the right one for your individual skin's needs and using it in the correct way to maximize results. You don't need to break the bank. All of these products are super affordable and accessible, and I think could elevate your skincare routine. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the description box below, and wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.